Have you noticed a powerful shift happening in fashion and lifestyle among women over 40? In a world that values youth and wrinkle-free faces, these women are challenging outdated standards. They're not trying to turn back time, but instead, embracing maturity with a confidence that inspires and captivates. They wear corsets and lace not as symbols of restriction, but as expressions of strength, elegance, and authenticity. This is a true silent revolution, reshaping what it means to be feminine and powerful today. Imagine a woman around 45 or 50 years old, walking confidently through the city. She wears a laced corset, paired with a flowing skirt or high-waisted pants. Her hair, maybe silver or fully gray, glows brightly under the sun. She doesn't hide her age. She wears it with pride, like a trophy that represents her stories, her struggles, and her victories. Every line on her face is a chapter of her life, and every step she takes shouts, "I know who I am." This powerful image shatters any stereotype about aging gracefully. The corset, once a symbol of pain and control, is now transformed into a symbol of self-mastery and freedom. It doesn't confine, it supports, helping the woman claim her space in the world with authority and charm. Combined with the delicacy and complexity of lace, this look becomes a visual poem, full of strength and femininity. These women don't dress to please others, but to reflect the truth they carry within. It's a deep expression of self, one that draws attention and admiration, but never seeks external approval. The presence of these women on social media is transforming how society perceives beauty and aging. Social platforms are filled with vibrant communities where women in their 40s, 50s, and even 60s showcase their unique styles and life wisdom. They don't hide, they stand out and celebrate themselves. This new attitude inspires other women to break free from old standards and embrace their uniqueness with pride. And the impact is massive. Brands and advertisers are beginning to realize the power and relevance of this once overlooked audience. This shift is not just a passing trend, it's a return to authenticity. Fashion is no longer about fitting into imposed molds, but becomes a language of courage, presence, and self-celebration. These women are redefining what it means to age, proving that true beauty doesn't fade with time. It deepens and becomes richer. They wear lace and corsets not to appear younger, but to show that lived experience has made them stronger, more complex, and absolutely mesmerizing. If you've ever felt insecure about being bold with fashion because of your age, this is your moment. You're not late, nor too old to wear whatever you want. Fashion is energy, an expression of life that only grows stronger with experience. The real trend of 2025 is this celebration of the woman who knows herself, who doesn't. Ask for permission to be who she is and who wears every piece of clothing as an act of power and freedom. Dress for you, for your inner fire, and let the world admire the strength you carry. This silent fashion revolution for women over 40 goes far beyond just getting dressed. It represents a profound shift in how society views aging and femininity. For decades, we've heard messages telling us to shrink ourselves, to hide our presence as we grow older. But now, these powerful women are saying enough. They're challenging the outdated belief that links beauty only to youth and showing that true elegance lies in authenticity and lived experience. By wearing corsets and lace, these women are not just choosing garments, they are embracing a symbol of power, a shield that protects their self-esteem and reinforces their identity. The corset, traditionally associated with physical and social restrictions, is reimagined as an ally in expressing strength and control over one's image and body. This symbolic transformation shows that clothing can be much more than fabric. It can be a statement of who we are and what we've conquered. Moreover, this new trend is helping to dismantle the prejudices and stereotypes that still exist in the fashion industry. Brands and designers, who for so long ignored mature women, are finally waking up to the immense potential of this audience. We're seeing specific collections, inclusive advertising campaigns, and a market beginning to understand that elegance has no age. This reflects the cultural impact these women are having, showing that there is space for all styles, bodies, and ages. The active presence of these women on social media is also a crucial factor in this transformation. Digital platforms have become stages where they showcase their fashion choices, share their stories, and build communities of support and inspiration. These women don't just display clothes, they show how fashion can be a path to self-discovery and empowerment. This visibility encourages other women to embrace their own journey and break free from insecurity and comparison. Another important aspect of this revolution is that it values the complexity and depth of the mature woman. Lace, for example, is not just a delicate fabric. It's a perfect metaphor for the patience, care, and richness of detail that life brings. Women who choose lace are telling the world that their beauty is multifaceted, made of strength and vulnerability, softness and determination. This duality is what makes their style so unique and impactful, and we must not forget the importance of self-love and self-celebration in this process. By dressing with intention, these women are cultivating a healthy relationship with themselves. They learn to look in the mirror and see not signs of time as flaws, but as marks of resilience and growth. This recognition transforms how they live and interact with the world, bringing more confidence and personal fulfillment. For those watching and feeling like it's never too late to reinvent yourself, this message is especially powerful. No matter your age, there is always room to discover and express who you truly are. Fashion becomes a tool to express that essence, and every choice you make can be a step toward a freer, more authentic, and happier version of yourself. Allow yourself to experiment. Allow yourself to shine. This revolution is also an invitation to all women to stop trying to fit into standards that don't reflect who they truly are. It's time to own your story, your beauty, and your power, without fear, without shame. Fashion becomes an extension of that attitude, where every detail of your outfit tells a part of your narrative and your rebirth. So if you're looking for inspiration to transform your style and your relationship with fashion, look to these incredible women who are redefining the meaning of elegance and sensuality after 40. They prove that aging can be a process of growth and liberation, not loss or limitation. Use this as a spark to explore your own style, to dress with purpose, and above all, to feel powerful. This movement goes far beyond aesthetics. It promotes a cultural shift that celebrates the diversity and plurality of feminine beauty in every stage of life. Women who know their worth lies in their authenticity, in what they've lived, and in what they still have to offer. An invitation for the world to admire and respect the strength that only time can sculpt. So, are you ready to be part of this transformation? To use fashion as an expression of your power and your story? Remember, it's not about being perfect, but about being true. The fashion of 2025 isn't about hiding your marks, but about showing them with pride, wearing fabrics that symbolize your journey and your courage. If you enjoyed this content, leave a like, share it with your friends, and subscribe to the channel for more inspiring videos like this. Tell us in the comments, what piece of clothing best represents your personality and your story? Let's keep this conversation going and inspire more women to discover their power and their authentic beauty.